Back here from the campus of Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Thanks for sticking with us through a couple of technical difficulties. Appreciate that. And we're back here with our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we'll hear from both coaches. Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. First Coach Nell, then Coach Tash. That comes up. International Paper presents Keys to the Game. Jobs.internationalpaper.com was where you can go. Apply today at jobs.internationalpaper.com. Neither one of these teams rebounds it with a huge advantage, right? Not dominant rebounding teams like you might see with a Lamira or a Springs or an Omro, something of that nature. But for WLA and Laconia, pretty much even on the boards. Which team takes care of the basketball better tonight, I think, is going to be one of our major keys to the game. Both of these teams generally do. Now, Laconia averages a couple of more, but they certainly force several more turnovers than WLA does. And WLA takes care of the basketball at a high level. 11.5 turnovers per game for the Vikings is a strong number for a team that plays at the pace that the Vikings do. So that's certainly going to be one of the keys to the game. Obviously, Laconia knows if WLA shoots it like they did the first time, it doesn't really matter what they do defensively. It's going to be a tough night for them if WLA is able to put the ball in the hoop at the same clip that they were at Laconia. WLA shot something like 41 free throws and shot well from the free throw line. Laconia shot 30-some free throws as well. It was a physical game. A lot of free throws taken on both sides. But WLA hung 100 points on the Spartans and did so efficiently offensively. And I think Laconia knows, look, you can play good defense. Sometimes good players hit shots, and that was the case. 27 points for both Noah Gensler, Gannon Schwartz. Sam Lair had 23. Max Huntsman chipped in 12. In that game for the Spartans, Keaton Grotti had 23 along with 13 rebounds. Cash Farrell with 17 points, 11 boards. And Nick Blank off the bench. He's a starter now for the Spartans, but he had 16 that night off the bench. So it'll be a good one here tonight. Those are your keys to the game presented by International Paper. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Nell and the Vikings, get their perspective on tonight's big flyway matchup. The Vikes trying to move to 11-1. They've had an excellent conference season, and Laconia trying to get back over 500 for the first time in a little bit in the conference as well. That comes up next with Coach Nell. Stay with us.
The Raidman family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Raidman with the Raidman Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Raidman's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Raidman's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Raidman Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for, whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, this is the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. Here with Coach Marty Now from Winnebago Lutheran. Coach, 10-1 on the conference season. Every time I talk to a flyway coach, the first thing I usually say is you just don't get nights off in this conference. And Tuesday, Mayville played with you guys, and here on Thursday, another tough opponent in Laconia who, kind of like Mayville, maybe doesn't have the record that maybe they thought they would previous to the season, but it seems like they're turning a little bit of a corner here second half of the season. Your thoughts on the Spartans?
Yeah, they are, definitely. They don't have the best record, like you said, but this is one of those nights where you throw the records out, and it's Laconia against WLA. We've had years where we were down and played against them, and they were really good, and we'd play them close. That's just how it goes in a rivalry conference game like that. So
you guys hung 100 on these guys. That was when you guys were scoring points in bunches. You had the 95 against Mayville, 100 against Laconia. You guys were really rolling offensively. Seems like you guys are starting to get back to that. What do you have to do tonight? I don't think you can ever go into a game expecting 100, but what do you got to do tonight to kind of replicate the offensive success you had over at their place?
We just have to get back to where we control the pace of games. We had a bad game. I think I talked to you about that. We had a bad game last Monday at Oakfield. Oakfield had, at Oakfield every time down it was a 30, 40 second possession. And here's us, going down and shooting in 8 seconds every time. So my guys were on defense 90% of that game, it felt like, and they were worn out. So right now, and we started in the Mayville game a little bit, but the big thing is we tell them to play fast, but don't hurry. So we're trying to minimize mistakes, but still playing at our fast pace that we like to play at.
They've kind of formed into a three-headed monster a little bit with Pino really stepping up these last couple of weeks, and they're aggressive to the whole. Defensively, what are you looking for from your guys tonight?
It's funny because watching them yesterday and today, watching film, Grotti and Pino, those two guys, it seems like they've been on varsity for like 7 years. But with those guys, they're both really good players. Pino's a good shooter, and Grotti's just so strong. I still remember him as a freshman coming in, and I was like, oh, man, this guy's going to be a problem for 4 years. So they're kind of a new team this year, without the older Grotti, the guard. Is it Jaden, right? Yeah, Jaden. Without Jaden playing, they had to adjust their style a little bit. He was real ball dominant, really good. This year they play a little bit different. But when we played them last time, I think Grotti had like 20 in the first half, and we switched up a little bit, but our emphasis defensively was definitely on Grotti.
I'll end it here. A couple of just stellar sophomores in this matchup. You guys got Gannon Schwartz, who had 20, coming off 20 points against Mayville. They got Cash Farrell, who is just unbelievable. Both these guys like to get to the rim. Seems like at will they can just get to the rim whenever they want. Just talk about those two, and maybe from a neutral standpoint, it's fun to watch these guys and the young talent that is in this, what is usually a senior-dominated league.
It is. It's usually about seniors in the flyway. The senior teams win usually in the flyway. But not only those two guys, you throw in that big kid from Lamira. Those three guys, as sophomores right now, how they're developing as fast as they are, when those guys are seniors, those guys are going to be unguardable.
And then you throw in Ben Baker over at Springs too. You got four pretty stellar sophomores. Coach, good luck. Go get them tonight. A big one here, trying to complete the season sweep. It's always a tough one against the Spartans. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
There you go. That's Coach Nell. We'll take a time out. Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview and Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues after this. Stay with us.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting fdlcu.com or stop in today.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Back again with the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview, now with Coach Tash from Laconia. Coach, last conference timeout, you guys got a big win at home against Springs and chance for the quote-unquote revenge tour to continue a little bit here. Appreciate a few minutes here before Winnebago Lutheran.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me, man.
So WLA first time around, I mean, I don't know if you can shoot much hotter than they did at your guys' place on the road. After you digested that one, maybe get past some of the good shooting that WLA had, what did you take away from that in terms of what you guys got to do a little bit better this time around?
Yeah, stop them from making shots, and when, contest them more, make it tough for them, really. I didn't mind our game plan, but when better offense beats better defense, it just is what it is. It's going to be a long night. We've had success in the past playing them last year, doing some different things, so just really breaking down the film, and then also accepting it was just their night that night, and they were ready for it and we weren't. So moving past that mentally, physically, we just got to be physically ready for this game, and I think we're up to par a little bit compared to where we were the first time in the season. So
it seems like you guys are, outside looking in, as much momentum as you guys have had this season is right now. Is that kind of how you assess things as well?
That's how I'll look at it. Coach Heemstra always says it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. So that's got to be our mentality now. And I'm grateful we finally seem to be hitting our stride here at not the right time, but a really good time.
I just talked to Coach Nell and just mentioned some of the young talent. It usually takes seniors to win in this conference, but some of the young talent, you guys got one of them, was sophomore Cash Farrell. WLA's got one with Gannon Schwartz. Lamira's got Jake Bresky. Springs with Ben Bay. There's a lot of good sophomores in this conference. Talk about your guy, though, Cash Farrell, and the growth you've seen with such a young player.
And, yeah, I'll get to him. You're right. It's seniors. It takes seniors most times, history shows, to win in this flyaway. So as for our juniors, they got to look at that. Everything we're doing right now is for now and for next year, too. And, yeah, with the sophomores you mentioned, this conference is going to be in good hands for a few years here. So that's very exciting, and we want to play the best. So. And now, as far as Cash, Bresky's 6'9". Gannon's a little shorter than that. Cash is kind of right in the middle. So we like our guy, and he's at 6'2". He offers us great length, inside and outside, offensively, defensively. His high motor is the right way to play the game. But over the last, I'd say 7-8 games, we've pretty much given him the ball, and we're going to work through Cash, and that's it's not easy as a sophomore, obviously, right? So it's a maturity process, mentally, physically, and we're going to keep putting him in positions where he can be successful, keep teaching him the game, keep pushing the physicality, and he's just got to, he's still young, so he's going to go through some lumps, and we're going to be right there to pick him back up if so. But he's playing some great basketball. At times, I forget he's a sophomore, just with his IQ and how he's composed. So it's an honor to coach the kid. I love his personality. He makes guys like Ethan so much better, too, and Ethan's a great player. Just the calming presence for Ethan, and same with Keaton, too, just having Cash acting wise beyond his years. Those three really seem to play well off each other. So, we're just gonna keep riding Cash here and have our other guys play right next to him.
It's easy to kind of look at this and look at your statistics and say big three. You got Keaton and Ethan and just talked about Cash, but I think the last couple of games I've seen from you guys, the depth's starting to round out as well. Nick Blank with some big minutes, some big points for you guys. He had 16 last time he played these guys. Sawyer Schultz, can you just talk about how you got to imagine you like how the depth's coming around too?
Yeah, it's a no fault of its own. Organically, it's just kind of came out through some roster changes, injury, things like that nature, and we really just had to guys earned it too in some games during some spot minutes. They've earned our trust, and likewise. So it's great. You got, like you said, Nick Blank. He is just a ball of energy, and we need him to be an efficient offensive player and give us some good deflections on defense, play hard in gaps, give good heavy help here. And with Sawyer Schultz, he's just a great athlete, so we need him doing his thing, playing with energy off the bench and playing some tough defense. You got Rhett Garrett's there too, who was just kind of a glue guy for us, but he is starting to find his shot now and build some confidence. So yeah, those three, and then you got Cam Smith too. He's again starting to build some confidence, hit some shots. He can handle the pressure. So we got guys that we can trust. We got guys that trust us, and it's just kind of starting to hopefully come to fruition. But we don't want to get too high or too low ever, and just keep the boys grounded a little bit on that.
Seems like it's coming together for you, Coach. As I always say, you don't really get nights off in this conference. Looking forward to a good one here tonight. Good luck. Go get them.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
There you go. That's Coach Tash. Take a time out and continue on here on Radio Plus. Stay with us.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Integrity Saw Tool pregame show continues on. Jordan King with you on Radio Plus Video Sports. Glad to have you along this evening. Plenty of games going on around the Flyway Conference, but we got a dandy. The home Vikings and the visiting Spartans getting ready to hook it up here. Heard from both coaches. Appreciate both Coach Tash and Coach Nell for taking a few minutes while preparing for the game to prepare us for the game. And they talked about a couple of the keys to the game that we mentioned earlier on, talking about shooting, talking about defending, some of those things of that nature. And that's what it's going to take here tonight for both of these teams. The Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report is next. Scott Payne, see Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer, over with Bauer Chiropractic. And Laconia pretty healthy so far at this point in the season. And WLA pretty healthy as well. Just Ellis Keifenheim still not good to go for the Vikings, so he'll be out once again, but they've gotten a couple of guys back. We mentioned that on Tuesday. A couple of guys back from injury recently for the Vikings. That's your Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report, and the shorter that is at this point in the season, the better off the teams are doing. You get some years where, man, it's a laundry list at this point in the year, but good fortunes for both of these teams so far this campaign. Sargento Cheese presents our starting lineup. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com, and we'll start with the visiting Laconia Spartans. Number 2 is kind of a showstopper, man. I love watching Cash Farrell, 6'2", sophomore, runs point guard a lot for the Spartans. Their leading scorer, 16.5 points, and he's a monster on the glass too, nearly 8 rebounds per game. Both of those, by the way, are good for being top, let's call it top 6, make it 7. No, let's 6, top 6. In fact, he is 6th in scoring and 6th in rebounding in the Flyway Conference. Pretty good for a point guard, by the way. Number 3 is Ethan Pino, 6'2", junior. By the way, we got permission last time out, again, for last time we did a Laconia game, we got permission for Pino or Pino, so we're all covered there. We talked with the man himself. He said he doesn't even know how to pronounce his last name anymore. It's been said so many different ways. So Ethan Pino, 6'2", junior, and he has come on recently for the Spartans. 11 points, couple of rebounds, couple of assists per game, and he's starting to do it all for Coach Tash, and you heard how excited Coach was for that. Number 5 is Carter Bonlender, 6'3", junior. Bonlender, 4 points, 3 rebounds per game. Where's number 5? 11 is Keaton Grotti, 6'4", senior, one of the leaders of this team. Averages 10.5 points, 8.5 rebounds. That rebounding mark is good for 5th in the Flyway Conference. Number 11, Keaton Grotti. And number 23 is Nick Blank, 6-foot junior. Came off the bench earlier this year, and now all of a sudden the 4th leading scorer for the Laconia Spartans. One of those guys that Coach Tash mentioned just started to earn the trust. They couldn't ignore it anymore, and now he's in the starting lineup. Talking about Nick Blank, 6.8 points, 3 rebounds, and about an assist and a half per night for Nick Blank. 2 Farrell, 3 Pino, 5 Bonlender, 11 Grotti, and 23 Blank. Those the starters for Laconia. Now the Sargento Cheese starters for the Vikings. Number 2 is Gannon Schwartz, 5'9" sophomore. He's going to play opposite Cash Farrell. Now, Farrell, I would be shocked if Cash Farrell is going to guard Gannon Schwartz here tonight. Last year in the playoffs, it was Cash Farrell's ability to defend Sam Lair that helped the Spartans get the win. We'll see what the plan is here tonight for Coach Tash. Back to the Vikings. Number 2, Gannon Schwartz, 5'9" sophomore, averages 15.8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists per game for the Vikings. He is the 7th leading scorer in the Flyway, right behind Cash Farrell. Number 4 is Noah Gensler. He's the leading scorer in the Flyway, 6'3" senior, averages 20.4 points, also a top 5 rebounder in the conference as well at 8.5 boards per game for the Vikings. Sprinkles in some assists as well. Andy Simon wears number 11, 6-foot junior. Simon averages 4 points, 3.5 rebounds per night. Sam Lair finishes off the big 3 for the Vikings, wears number 12. The 6'1" senior averages 16.5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per game for the Vikings. He is 5th in the Flyway in terms of scoring. Rounding out the starting 5 for the Vikes, number 20, Chop Simmons. 6-foot senior. Simmons averages 6.5 points, 7 rebounds. His rebounding mark is 7th in the conference, and Simmons wears number 20. 2, Gannon Schwartz. 4, Gensler. 11, Simon. 12, Lair. 20, Simmons. Those are the starters. Brought to you by Sargento Cheese. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. Told you the last time these two teams met, it was 27 from Gensler, 27 from Schwartz, 23 from Lair, and the Vikings hung 100 on the Laconia Spartans. And Laconia already has the second half of the Flyway year already avenged a loss to Springs. Can they do it in back-to-back conference games? That'll be the question as they take on the Vikings here tonight. Busy Flyway slate, all 8 teams in action, and this one's going to go a long way in helping determine who wins the Flyway Conference. A loss for the Vikings gives Omro just that much more breathing room at the top. They have yet to lose this season. There you go. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. One final timeout. They're about to have the national anthem and the starters here in the arena. As they do, we'll take a timeout, step aside. We'll come back. We'll have our Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. That'll close out the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Don't touch that dial. Spartans, Vikings, next.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
The Raidman family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Raidman with the Raidman Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Raidman's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Raidman's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Raidman Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com. Golden
fries dusted in Mexican.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
So they're meeting the starters here in the arena. Just to give you a reminder of those. First for the Spartans, 2 Cash Farrell, 3 Ethan Pino, 5 Carter Bonlender, 11 Keaton Grotti, 23 Nick Blank. For the Vikings, 2 Gannon Schwartz, 4 Noah Gensler, 11 Andy Simon, 12 Sam Lair, and 20 William Chop Simmons. Right Way Home Improvement presents your opening tip-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999. That's 920-929-8999. Or visit rightwaybuilt.com. That's rightwaybuilt.com. That's going to wrap up the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Let's get this thing tipped off and rolling here from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Campus of WLA. The Spartans trying to avenge a 27-point loss, 100-73 from before Christmas time, and the Spartans playing better basketball at this juncture of the season. Here is a tip from Grotti, and it gets batted around, ends up with Sam Lair, and the Vikings will take possession first time here tonight in the home whites with the Kentucky checkers down the side. And I always say this always looks like Kentucky versus Michigan State with the script Laconia across the chest. It's a great look for the Spartans. Here's Andy Simon for the Vikings on their first possession, and it ends up with Sam Lair. He was hot the first time these two met. This one misses. Also hit 3 threes on Tuesday. Really got going. He was in a little bit of a rough patch in terms of shooting. Here's a turnover. Gensler had it poked away. Here's Grotti down other end, lays it in. First points of the night go to the Laconia Spartans, and Keaton Grotti running the floor well is the 6'4 senior. Just underway here, and 2-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Andy Simon with the shot fake and traveled in the corner. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Vikings. Did get an offensive rebound, but the turnovers were something that we mentioned. They only average 11.5 per game, but 2 early ones here. They had the same problem early against Mayville as well, by the way, with not valuing the basketball early. Here goes Pino, left side of the paint, up with the right hand, through the contact, count the basket, and the foul for Ethan Pino. And he'll have a chance from the free throw line. He shoots the free throw at a 53% clip. It's probably the weakest part of his game, but you got to look a long ways. And with the way he's played the last couple of weeks, has really helped this Spartan team. He's more aggressive. Usually, there was a time when Pino would, kind of sit in the corner and wait for the threes to come his way. Now he's driving the lane like you just saw. Here's Schwartz. Gannon Schwartz to the hoop, and he gets the first points for the Vikings. He had 20 on Tuesday, led the Vikings in offensive production against Mayville. Trying to get a paint touch to Nick Blank, but Pino's going to go again. Gets his own rebound on the miss and fouled by Andy Simon. 2 quick fouls for the Vikings and the second trip to the line for Ethan Pino. So the Vikings giving up an offensive rebound, and Laconia heads to the charity stripe for the second time tonight. First free throw this time is down for Pino. And there you go, bang on his average, 53%. He's 1 for 2. Second free throw for Pino, couple of rhythm dribbles and a confident stroke from the line. Good start from him. He's got 4 of the 6 for the Spartans, who have a 4-point lead. Here's Gannon Schwartz working against the 1-3-1 zone. This is something that Laconia played most of the game against St. Mary's Springs, and it gave the Ledgers some problems. There's no doubt about that. And here is Gensler, left wing triple on the way. Can the Vikings shoot him out of the zone? We'll see. Gensler gets the triple to go. His first points of the night, leading scorer in the Flyweight Conference. He has been dangerous. Here's a Pino 3. This one strong. And a long rebound out to Simon. Simon looks up ahead to Lair. Lair with the jab step. Dribbles, middle of the paint. Has it knocked away from behind. Collects in the paint and keeps his dribble. Shot fake there. Out to Gensler. Spartans stay in the 1-3-1. Here is Schwartz. And things will settle down for the time being. Lair, second chance from 3. This is a left corner 3. This one's good. All 3 members of the big 3 for the Vikings have scored thus far. They have 3 players that average 15-plus points per game, and Lair hits one of his first 2 threes. Down underneath into Blank, knocked away by Simon. Blank kicks it out to Bonlander. Here's Carter Bonlander. Goes against Andy Simon, and a foul, no shot. Simon's going to pick up foul number 2. He couldn't believe it. He thought that Blank got away with a push-off there, and we're going to see Max Huntsman. Foul was on the floor. Blank's going to take a seat as we have the first action for Rhett Garrett's as well. So both 13s off the bench and into the action. So the Vikings with their first lead of the night, 8-6 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Cash Farrell gets free, and he ties things up quickly. Nice move to go baseline on Noah Gensler for Cash Farrell, and a sweet move underneath the hoop and finished. 8-8, first 3 minutes. And the Laconia student section getting into it. Little noise here. Here's Gannon Schwartz. Through some contact, no whistle. Spartans still looking for their first foul of the night, or I should say the Vikings looking for the first foul for the Spartans. Here goes Pino. Nice take again. Oh, left it up strong. Offensive rebound again for Pino. He's got a couple of offensive boards, and he's got 6 points. In a nice little 4-0 spurt, we'll give the Spartans the lead again. Schwartz. They're posting up Chop Simmons at the high post to try to get a paint touch against this 1-3-1 zone. Schwartz is going to stay out near the half-court stripe and now bounces into Chop Simmons. Chop's got it. Fires a pass to Sam Lair. Scoops up and scores. Great pass from Chop Simmons, and that's why you could tell why the Vikings wanted to get it to the high post. And it was a sweet move from Sam Lair. Here goes Farrell. He's trying to respond, hangs, and can't hit. Rebound down to Noah Gensler. Gensler bounces it to Sam Lair. Lair back out to Gensler. Right wing 3. Already hit it from the left. This one's short. Offensive rebound? No. Nice play there by Rhett Garretts to tip it away from Huntsman, and it ends up with Bonlander. Pino, front court. Right wing, down the lane. No look pass. Gets it to Bonlander. Offensive foul punched the other way. as Carter Bonlander whistled for the out-of-control drive. And the Vikings will have the basketball once again. First foul on the Spartans, and it goes on Bonlander. Here's Gensler, snaps a pass over to Gannon Schwartz. Mid-range floater, no good. Offensive rebound taken in by Max Huntsman. Here's the floater, and that one's good from Gannon Schwartz. He is so good with that right-handed floater. High up, rainbows in. A difficult shot as fast as he's moving down the paint. Here goes Bonlander again. Kicks it out, Grotti, top of the key. Squares it up, keys it up. This one's missed, and the rebound is down with Gannon Schwartz. 2-point lead for the Vikings. Schwartz snaps a pass up to Chop Simmons, and, that was goaltended. Yeah, the referee's got it, so they'll credit Chop Simmons for the bucket, and the Vikings would have had it either way. And Coach Tash wants a timeout. A nice little run here for the Vikings. It's a 6-0 run. Full timeout. Let's take it with them on Radio Plus.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Back here out of the timeout, Pino's got it. And a carry from Ethan Pino turns it back over to the Vikings. Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sport. Sports lighting and control systems made right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue. Visit www.willbrands.com. Here's a triple from Sam Lair, missed it. Offensive rebound, Chop Simmons. Gensler, shot fake on the left, gets to the paint. Knocked away that time from Sawyer Schultes. Here comes Schultes down the lane, count the basket, and the foul. Sawyer Schultes to the free throw line, an impact play off the bench for the senior. Here is the free throw, missed it. And Schwartz, after picking up his first foul, and a foul out top of the key for Schultes on the push. So a quick foul back the other way, and the Vikings will continue with the basketball. 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. Vikings with a 2-point lead. Dangerous pass collected by Lair. Here is Gensler, hands off to Schwartz. Gannon Schwartz to the free throw line. Short corner jumper on the way for Huntsman. Offensive rebound for Simmons. Looks underneath to Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz does collect after a big scramble, and another offensive rebound tipped out from Huntsman. Shot fake for Lair. Lair down to Gensler. And another offensive, that time a push by Max Huntsman. As they got Pino on the box out, and Huntsman picks up the foul. Under 12 minutes here. And a high-intensity game so far. Both coaches are getting their points across their team. Here's a three, and it's good for Sawyer Schultes. Big 5-point spurt off the bench for Schultes. He's got the last 5. And it's a 5-0 run. Here is Gensler, top of the key, right side, drives, lays it up, missed it. Rebound fought for, taken in by Pino. Batted up by Schultes, and Pino clears. Here goes Pino, right side, out of control. I think that's going to be an offensive foul, and it is. That's a good call. Pino put his head down, didn't really Wasn't really looking to score it there. He just getting the head down, getting ahead of steam, and moving the other way now. Just the first foul on Pino. And here come the Vikings. Schwartz trots across the halfway timeline and now goes right side. Up, scoops, missed it. Rebound, Chop Simmons. He's got a hook shot. This one touches all of the rim a couple of times and goes down. Vikings with the lead once again. 16-15 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Here goes Farrell. Cash Farrell gets it on the right side. And 4 early ones for Cash Farrell as well. So back and forth we go between these two. This is kind of what I expected the first time these two met. Vikings ran away and hid in that game. Here's Gensler. Has it poked away. Kicks it out. Lair open for 3. Missed it. Strong. He thought he hit it. He started trotting back, but it was too strong from Sam Lair. Here's Garrett's. Working on Huntsman. Back out to Farrell. Farrell will slow things down, and Pino's got it now left wing. Good entry pass underneath to Schultes. He fades away and gets it to go. Sawyer Schultes faded away, trying not to get blocked by Max Huntsman, and he is successful there. Here is Gannon Schwartz. Lair's got it in the corner, middle of the paint, floater up. A lot of contact, no whistle, and an offensive rebound for Simmons again. Chop's got 6 for the Vikings. And Grotti's got it now in the front court for the Spartans. Here is Schultes behind a screen from Farrell. Now to Pino, back to Schultes, looking underneath as they post up Grotti. Grotti goes baseline, snaps a pass out top of the key. Pino, he works down the paint, up with the floater, got it to go for Ethan Pino, and he's got 8 early ones. Tell you what, Pino's got to be careful a little bit on that drive, though. He's got that arm out extended, and he's already picked up 1 offensive foul. Here is Gannon Schwartz. He's going to try up a 3 this time, missed it, rebound, fought for, and taken in from Max Huntsman. Huntsman underneath, snaps a pass, top of the key. Gensler for 3, missed it. And the rebound down with Cash Farrell. And Schultes is going to now initiate things to get it to Pino. Long 3. This is a deep one, and he got it. Pino's the first player tonight in double figure. He had some words for Lair on the way back down the floor. He's got 11. Here's Gensler. 6-point lead is the largest of the night. Gensler's going to respond with a floater. He's got 5 for the Vikings on the other side. Pino quickly back into the front court. He's going to try to fill it up here in the first half. Missed that one. It was poked away from Lair. Here goes Huntsman. One-handed pass to Schwartz. Gets it to Lair. Lair is fouled. And both of these teams putting immense pressure on the referees. Lair goes to the line, and as he does, we'll hear from one of our sponsors.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
So 2 for 2 for Sam Lair, gets this back to a 2-point game. Here goes Pino again, missed it. Rebound down with Huntsman. So Pino missed the last couple of shots for him. Here's Simmons, hands off to Gensler. Shot fake there on the left wing. 24-22 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 8.5 minutes to play first half. Rampant pace as we thought it might be. Here's a Huntsman 3 from the corner. Came up short. Huntsman on the season, 25% three-point shooter, not that time. Here is Keaton Grotti working on Chop Simmons. Top of the key, crosses over, tries the left side, shovels a pass out to Bonlander. Thinks better of going at Max Huntsman and back out to Grotti. Here goes Keaton Grotti, middle of the paint, kicks it near side. Bonlander gets to the high post, jump shot on the way. This one rainbows up, no good. Rebound with Simmons, snaps a pass outlet up ahead to Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz, middle of the paint, Simmons again. Here's a 3 on the way, and this one's buried for Noah Gensler. Gensler has 8 points early. That's his second 3, and just like that, the Vikings go on a 7-0 run. Here goes Schultes. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Sawyer Schultes can't get it to go. Rebound cleared with Chop Simmons. It is a fierce battle on the boards. You got to be tough to play in this one. fun to watch underneath. Here goes Schwartz. Up with the floater. Count the basket. And the foul for Gannon Schwartz. And Gannon goes to the free throw line for one. And it's a 3-point Viking lead. And Camden Smith coming into the game as well for the Spartans. Cam averages 4.5 points per game. Here is Gannon Schwartz, one of the best free throw shooters you will see at this level. 80+% from the free throw line. You just don't see that in high school nowadays. Here goes Cash Farrell down the paint, and he's fouled. And Gensler picks up a foul. Cash Farrell to the free throw line. It is physical on the rebounding side of things, but they're getting some ticky-tack ones both ways there. I thought a play on could have been there, but they're going to send these guys to the line. And here is another tremendous free throw shooter in Cash Farrell. Farrell, a 71.6% free throw shooter, and really kind of pales in comparison. I think anyone in the above 70% is a good free throw shooter, and it all kind of pales in comparison to Gannon Schwartz, who's up over 80. 2 for 2 for Cash Farrell, and it cuts the Viking lead down to 2. Here goes Gannon up with the floater. Good again. How do you stop it for Gannon Schwartz? He's got 9 for the Vikings. 8 for Gensler, 9 for Schwartz, 7 for Sam Lair. That's the scoring for the Vikings. They also have Chop Simmons with 6, by the way. As the Vikes out to 30 points, and they have found offense easy again tonight, as they usually do. Here's Bonlander. Hands off to Blank. Blank with the between the legs dribble. Going to try the right side, working on Huntsman. A lot of contact. Count the basket and the foul. Got Huntsman in the air, and he hammered him at the rim. Blank goes to the free throw line. This will be the fifth trip to the line for the Laconia Spartans. First trip for Nick Blank. 6.5 minutes to go here, first half. High school sports today on Radio Plus Info, presented by these 4 Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones making sense of investing. And Nick Blank has himself a 3-point play. Here goes Schwartz again, going to try it, and he fouled this time. Bonlander fouled him on the drive this time. And Schwartz back to the charity stripe. That time, and these refs have done an incredible job. They are hearing it from both sides. These are some boisterous fans, and done a nice job to explain all the calls to the coaches as well. Done a good job. First free throw for Gannon up and good, as is number 2. And Schwartz is into double figures with 11. Here's Cash Farrell working on Gensler. Tipped away this time to Grotti. Baseline drive for Blank. Looks to Farrell. Snaps a pass. Smith, 3 on the way. Looks good. Came up short. Rebound. Bonlander gets it. And an offensive rebound and a putback for Carter Bonlander. He's the third. Check that, the 6th different Spartan to score tonight. And back to a 1-point contest. Here's Andy Simon. Simon, middle of the paint, up with the floater. Missed it. Rebound, tipped around. Ferguson can't control it for the Vikings. And Blank shovels it ahead to Grotti. Keaton Grotti on the left wing working on Sam Ferguson. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to play first half. That's a dangerous pass. It's going to be either out of bounds and over and back. They're going to get the out of bounds. And the Vikings will have the basketball. Empty possessions are kind of highlighted a little bit in games like this when the offenses are clicking like they are right now. Here goes Sam Lair. Oh, what a scoop and score for Lair. He's got 9. And a tremendous scooping shot. Smith near side with Farrell. Farrell, drug the pivot foot. So back-to-back turnovers for the Spartans. And that time Farrell just bit off a little bit more than he could chew in terms of trying to get to the hoop. Under 5.5 minutes to play first half, 34-31 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our Holiday Automotive halftime show. Stick around for that. try to get some scores from around the conference. Here's a Lair 3, missed it. Offensive rebound, fought for. It's taken in there and scramble underneath. Do we got a jump ball? We have a jump ball, and it'll possession arrow point to the Laconia Spartans. Sam Ferguson able to tie things up for the Vikings underneath. 5:09 to play first half. Cash Farrell walks it into the front court. He's being guarded by Noah Gensler. We heard this from Coach Nell and the postgame show. Here's a nice take for Cash Farrell, who's up to 8 points in this first half. Beautiful reverse layup from Cash Farrell. Noah Gensler, he gets mad at the coaching staff if they put him on anyone other than the opponent's leading scorer. And that's the same thing tonight. Here goes Gannon Schwartz. Lots of contact, no whistle. Here's Farrell. And they're going to get a reaching foul on Sam Ferguson. And that's the lot in life for Gannon Schwartz. He gets to the hoop so well. Sometimes he takes contact, and you can't call it every time. So here is Cash Farrell to the free throw line on a bonus opportunity. Not the guy that you want to foul when the other team's in the bonus. And first free throw up and good. Tie ball game, 34-34 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And if this one goes down for Cash Farrell, he will join Ethan Pino and Gannon Schwartz in the double figures club for the night. And he does so. He's got 10. 4 for 4 from the line for Cash Farrell. And the Spartans retake the lead. Lair in the corner uses a Schwartz screen. Now Gannon has it on the pass from Sam Lair. Back out to Lair. Gensler's got it now. Guarded by Grotti. Uses a screen from Sam Lair. And he sets down Cash Farrell. Jumper from the free throw line is good for Noah Gensler. Gensler is into double figures. The fourth player tonight. 2 for the Spartans, 2 for the Vikings, and the Vikings have a lead. Here's Bonlender. This one no good. Offensive rebound, Carter Bonlender. And he finishes. He's got 4. And the battle on the boards is being won right now by Laconia. They have a number of offensive rebounds here tonight. And that one's tipped out, stays with the Vikings. And I'd be interested when the coaches go back and stat this game what second chance points are right now for the Laconia Spartans. Here's Gensler, hands off to Lair. Lair uses the Gensler screen, guarded by Schmidt. And back out to Gensler. Here's Andy Simon. Gensler, right wing. Jab step, drives baseline, finds Gannon Schwartz, middle of the paint, floater up, floater good. Schwartz up to 13 now, and the Vikings retake the lead. Cam Smith into the front court. Farrell's got it now, skips a pass down underneath to Keaton Grotti. Grotti working on Chop Simmons, and Simmons just pulled the proverbial chair there. He was backing, as Keaton Grotti backed down, he just backed up, and Grotti momentum took him over for the travel. 38-37 lead for the Vikings. Shot fake for Lair in the corner. And Gensler's got it once again. Kind of running things through Gannon Schwartz and Gensler here tonight as Sam Lair getting the most of the time getting the Cash Farrell treatment. Here's an offensive rebound for Chop Simmons, and Chop gets fouled. Grotti can't believe it. And it's the 7th team foul. Number 2 on Grotti. And Simmons will step to the free throw line. Chop is a 46% free throw shooter, misses the front end here. Rhett Garretts comes in, and Coach Tash will protect his senior post player, Keaton Grotti, who had 2 fouls, just picked up number 2, and protect him, I would presume, till halftime. Second free throw for Simmons, right about his season average, about 1 out of every 2. 2-point lead for the Vikings restored, and nice take that time. Cash Farrell just getting to the rack at will, and he finished over Noah Gensler. Tied back up. Shot fake for Gensler, behind the back dribble. Thought about the 3, now fires a pass over to Sam Lair in the right corner. Now Andy Simon cuts to the hoop, off the glass and in. Kissed off the backboard from Andy Simon. All 5 starters for the Vikings have now scored. And the Vikes have a 2-point lead. Farrell's going to try a 3. Triggers it home. Cash Farrell is having a half of basketball. He's got 15. And the lead back with the Spartans. You can't look away. Here's an Andy Simon 3. He drains it. Andy Simon with 5 straight points for the Vikings. Simon only averages 4. He's passed that already in the first half. Pino looks down to the corner with Bondlander, trying to get Cash Farrell underneath. He does so, and the reverse layup good again. Wash, rinse, and repeat for Cash Farrell. And up to 17 now in this first half. Tied up at 44, under 2 minutes to play on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. This has been a tremendous watch so far. Gensler's going to go to the free throw line for some bonus shots. And as he does, we'll hear from this sponsor.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
1 for 2 from the free throw line for Noah Gensler. And the Viking lead is 45-44. Here's a Pino 3. Drained it over the head of Sam Lair, and some more chirping from Ethan Pino. He's letting Sam Lair know about it on the way back. A wry smile on his face now. Here is Sam Lair. Gets it underneath to Andy Simon. Back out to Lair. He's got a right wing 3. Open. Missed it. Strong. Rebound. Lair on the left side. Up with the scoop shot. Missed it. A little bit strong from Sam Lair, contested well from Carter Bondlander. Here come the Spartans. And we'll see if they're going to try to drain a minute off the clock here and take at least a lead into the halftime locker room. Pino's got it near the halfway stripe. And that's what it looks like. It looks like they're going to take one shot here. We'll see. As Farrell uses a screen down to the corner. Cam Smith back out to Pino. Yeah, they're going to wait for one here. See if the Vikings allow him to do so. Gensler hounding Cash Farrell. Farrell down the paint, gets the Euro step and the finish for Cash Farrell. He has been tremendous. And now under 30 seconds to play in this first half. Down to the corner, shot fake for Andy Simon. Gets it to Lair. Lair top of the key on the left side. And Lair fights through some contact. Swatted away from behind. Smith knocks it out of Sam Lair's hand. Here's Pino in transition. Spins up, finishes. What a move from Ethan Pino. Last 10 seconds. Here goes Gannon Schwartz. Gets to the right side. Step back jumper on the way. Got to bank in. It doesn't. And that is going to just about do it for the first half. 0.6 seconds. But a nice run here. It's a 7-0 run. 7-0 run for the Spartans heading into the locker room here. Pino catches. Could be more. This one clanks off the back iron and out. No good. 51-45 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Oh, catch your breath here at halftime. That's what we're going to do. Let's take a timeout. Back with our halftime show brought to you by Holiday Automotive. That comes up next.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Halftime show here from Winnebago Lutheran Academy, brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Holiday, it's worth the trip. And let's get you some numbers here at halftime, and we'll do our Taco Bell trivia. 19 points for Cash Farrell. He leads all scorers, as you might expect, with 19 first-half points. He might be sitting on a big, big night tonight. We'll see. Ethan Pino's got 16, 7 for Sawyer Schultes, 4 for Carter Bonlender 4 for Carter Bonlender, 3 for Nick Blank, and just 2 for Keaton Grotti. And prior to the game, you heard Coach Nell say that the first time around, their focus defensively was stopping Keaton Grotti. They're going to have to figure out a way to stop both Ethan Pino and Cash Farrell, who've combined for 35 first-half points. See what the Vikings cook up during their halftime intermission. Leading scorer for the Vikings is Gannon Schwartz. He had 13. Gensler hit a couple of threes. He had 11 in the first half. 9 for Sam Lair, 7 for Chop Simmons, and 5 for Andy Simon. All 5 starters for the Vikings have scored. All 5 starters for the Spartans have scored, and Sawyer Schultes has given them 7 off the bench, and that's just about the difference, really, is the bench scoring for Laconia there in that first half, and it leads to a 51-45 halftime lead on that Quest Interiors scoreboard. Order your favorite Taco Bell menu items online. Pick them up at the drive-thru at all Fond du Lac area Taco Bell locations. Taco Bell, live Mas. Keep it simple tonight. I think I've been asking too hard of questions because the last 3, we haven't even had a response. I was like, come on, we got free Taco Bell here for you guys. And tonight, who's the leading scorer and the leading rebounder? I need 2 names. Who's the leading scorer and the leading rebounder in the Flyway Conference? There you go. Simple as that, and you get Taco Bell. That's it. That's all you got to do. rpvideosports@gmail.com, that's where that's got to go. And figure out who the leading scorer is. Hint, playing in this game tonight. And we've mentioned it a couple of times. Not sure if we mentioned the leading rebounder in the conference. Might have to do a little research on that, but I know a place where you can find that information. I think you should be able to figure that out. Let's take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action as the Spartans emerge from their halftime locker room. They just want this second half to keep going. They didn't want halftime at all. Midst of a 7-0 run into the halftime locker room. And we'll have the second half of action right after this. Stay with us.
Here we go.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Just about ready for second half action here on Radio Plus Video Sports. Thanks for joining us. We got a good one cooking up for you here. It's a 6-point halftime lead for the Laconia Spartans over the WLA Vikings. Still waiting for messages to come in at rpvideosports@gmail.com as the Vikings start things up here for this second half of action. Here goes Chop Simmons, kicks it out to Simon. Ends up with the left wing. 3 on the way, missed it. A little bit strong. Offensive rebound for Simmons. Bounces underneath Gensler. Count the basket and the foul. That's just what the Vikings ordered out of the halftime locker room. Offensive rebound for Simmons. Made a calm, cool, collected bounce pass over to Noah Gensler. And Gensler finished through the contact. Free throw up and good. Gensler's 2 for 3 from the line. Vikings have only missed 2 free throws here early in the second half for the game. And so have the Spartans. Here's Pino. He's going to try to continue his hot night. Missed it. A little bit short on that one for Ethan Pino. Rebound cleared with Gensler and the Vikings. So WLA quickly within a possession here. If they can hit another of the threes that they are so good at making usually. And a foul. Blank's going to pick it up, and Lair will go to the free throw line. Lair 1 for 2 from the free throw line. This one's batted away from the Vikings. They're in a 3-2 zone look here. And here goes Pino down the lane. Floater, missed it. Rebound tipped out to Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz, right side of the paint. Floater up, floater good. That time, Laconia Spartan defender Cash Farrell was there, and a good job by Schwartz not to plow him over. Instead, he went with the floater. And there is not many that do it better than him. Here's another turnover, back-to-back for the Spartans. Here is Schwartz again. Gets to the middle of the paint, shovels to Andy Simon. Jump stops blocked by Bonlander. Carter Bonlander rejects that one, keeps it in play, and here come the Spartans. Might as well have been a live ball turnover that time, but Vikings get back well. Here's Blank. He wants a three. This one's strong. Carter Bonlander, offensive rebound, and it's, oh, man, that was off Bonlander last. He was going back the other way. That's Vikings fans and even the Laconia students that time gave a shout because they thought that was going back the other way. So see if the Spartans can benefit off of a fortunate whistle, and a skip pass almost turned over. Here's Bonlander, traveled and going back the other way. So 3 straight turnovers for the Laconia Spartans. And here comes Gannon Schwartz. We were all knotted up. First 6 points of this second half have been scored by the Vikings. They went on some sort of run to start the second half against Mayville as well. And we'll see if they can continue it on. Here's a right wing three for Gannon Schwartz. Got it! Gannon Schwartz has 5 second half points. He's up to 18 on the night. Here's Cash Farrell. Skip pass over to Blank. Blank hounded by Sam Lair. Gets it to Bonlander. Underneath, now Grotti. Grotti working against Simmons. Back out to Bonlander. Floater up, missed. Offensive rebound, kick to the corner. Cash Farrell for 3, and this one rims around and out. Here's Simmons. Running point on the break. One-handed pass down to Andy Simon. And the first 8 points. Check that. The first 11 points of this second half scored by the Vikings, and they have a 5-point lead. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 56-51, Vikings lead.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, 0 tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these 4 Fond du Lac area Edward Jones financial advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. 15 and a half minutes to go in the game. WLA has started this second half on an 11-0 run. Here's Cash Farrell trying to end that from the short corner. This one misses. Rebound fought for, taken in by Schultes, who came off the bench. Here goes Pino. Pino floater missed. Offensive rebound again. This time Bonlander out to Ethan Pino. Snaps a pass inside Keaton Grotti. Middle of the paint. This one's good. So the battle dominance, really. Not much of a battle at this point. The dominance on the boards has been important for the Spartans. 56-53 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Here's Sam Lair. Lair, high post, down to the corner. Andy Simon thought about the three, now drives on Pino. Has it blocked and tipped away. And here's Bonlender in the front court. Oh, and he had that pass slip out of his hands. Looking underneath for Grotti. And another turnover. So Laconia turning the ball over very much like WLA did at the start of the game. But obviously had that 6-point cushion, which keeps them close. Here is Chop Simmons underneath. Chop gets to the high post, kicks it out, top of the key. Three on the way, missed for Sam Lair. Rebound is long and down to Cash Farrell. 14 and a half minutes to play. Farrell looks near side. Pino, that has surprised Pino as much as anything else, but he caught it. Here's Schultes underneath, kicks it out to Farrell. Farrell drives on the left side, up with the right hand. Count the basket, and the foul for Cash Farrell. His first points of the second half. And he'll have a chance to tie this thing up from the line where he is 4 for 4. Farrell, free throw, missed. That is a collector's item, and Carter Bonlender was out of bounds as he collected that. He was not out of bounds when he actually touched it, but he had not reestablished. He went out of bounds prior and didn't reestablish. So the Vikings with the basketball, 14 minutes to play. Schwartz looks to Gensler. Gensler looks to Lair. Lair with a shot fake. Dribbles on the right side, gets it, missed it. And Chop Simmons, offensive rebound, misses that time. And the rebound is cleared out with Keaton Grotti. Here is Schultes into Grotti. Grotti, middle of the zone, kicks it out. Good ball movement here. Bonlender out to Farrell. Farrell finds Schultes, who's back to Bonlender. This is better from the Spartans. Almost had another turnover as Bonlender had it swatted away by Sam Lair. It's a 3-2. Sometimes it looks like a 1-3-1. Here's a three, though, and Sawyer Schultes is having himself a night. He averages 3 points per game. He's into double figures with 10. 2 threes tonight for Sawyer Schultes. Here is Sam Lair. Lair kicks it to Gensler. Gensler drives, has it poked away. That's batted for and taken in by Pino. That's a great play. And he got the pass off before he fell down. Farrell looks to Schultes. He just hit the three down to Bonlender. Get a paint touch, and there's a Cash Farrell cut, and Cash Farrell finishes. So after the Vikings started the half on, as I mentioned, an 11-0 run, here's a Gannon Schwartz three. This one misses off to the left. Rebound fought for and stays with the Vikings underneath. It's a 9-0 run in response for the Spartans. And if you saw any of that WLA Amro game, there were runs of 14-0, 14-2, 21-4, and 22-4 in that game. If you could keep track of all of that in that game, that was a nuts game. The Amro, WLA, both those teams thought they were going to run away and hide, and they just couldn't. Here's Gensler, fouled, left it up short. That'll be number 3 on Keaton Grotti. 2 shots for Noah Gensler.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Gensler 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Vikings back within 3. 60-57 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Near side with Schultes, who's been awesome tonight off the bench for Coach Nick Tash. Short corner with Bonlender. Looks underneath, and Rhett Garrett is fouled by Chop Simmons. That'll be number 3, I believe, on Chop, if I got my just 2 on Simmons. And with 12:24 to go in the game, it'll be an underneath inbound for the Spartans. Looking for Bonlender. Now lob in here to Pino, out near half court. Here's another Schultes 3. Comes up short this time. Strong rebound from Noah Gensler. Gensler on the right side, Out in transition, kicks it back. Here is Sam Lair. Got it from Gannon Schwartz. Lair hit a three. Second three for Sam Lair, and Lair's got 13. Well, if you like offense, you came to the right stream. If you don't, well, learn to like offense. Here's another chance for Schultes. Three on the way, comes up short. Rebound cleared. Up ahead from Lair to Gensler. Gensler finishes at the rim. Gensler's up to 6 second-half points. He's got 17, and the Vikings lead again by 2. So it's now a 6-0 run for the Vikings, and here's a foul for Pino. As he reached in, that was a smart foul from Ethan Pino, all things considered. I think Gannon Schwartz was scoring there. Be the 4th team foul and just number 2 on Pino. He's going to be replaced, though, by Camden Smith. We'll see how long Coach Tash goes without both Pino and Grotti on the floor. Keaton Grotti's only got 4 points tonight, but his presence on the interior has gotten some second-chance opportunities for the Spartans. Here is Laird, just hit the three straight away. Now gets to the middle of the paint and hits. Sam Lair up to 15 points. It's been a quiet night for Sam Lair. It just feels like that, but he's starting to fill it up here in the second half. He's got 6 in the second half. Here is a jump shot from Bonlander. Tapped out, another offensive rebound. Here goes Schultes. Gets to the rim, missed it. Another rebound, Carter Bonlander. We can't keep track of all the stats, but Carter Bonlander on the offensive glass has been tremendous tonight. And another couple of second chance points for the Spartans. Here's another three from Lair. That one's no good. Good closeout that time from Sawyer Schultes, and the rebound cleared with Smith. Under 11 minutes now to play and a 2-point Viking lead. Gensler is top of this zone now as Andy Simon came out at the last last timeout. Here's a three for Cash Farrell. Oh, Cash Farrell got another one. Oh, my goodness. Cash Farrell. If this kid doesn't excite you, man, you don't got a pulse, I don't think. Here is Sam Lair. Lair, either that or you're another flyweight conference team. Here is Huntsman. Huntsman had it go through his hand. Bonlander, bounce pass up ahead to Smith, and Cam Smith will slow things down with a 1-point Spartan lead. Now Smith catches corner three. This one rattles home for Cam Smith. He's the 7th Spartan to score tonight. And another little run here. You see what I'm talking about. These guys are going blow for blow, and it's a 4-point lead right now for the Spartans. Here's Lair. Hands off to Gensler. Gensler has to go off his knees. Got it in the corner. I thought about a three. Kicks it out to Lair. Lair back to Schwartz. Back to Lair. Shot fake there. Gets to the high post. Sam Lair has that one rim around. No good. 4-point lead for the Spartans with the basketball. Smith's got it now. Sawyer Schultes. Down to the corner with Smith. And underneath, and there's a turnover. Cash Farrell turns it over to Chop Simmons. It was batted away that time from Max Huntsman. Here goes Gensler up with the shot and one plus the foul. Noah Gensler back to the free throw line for the 3rd time in this second half and the 4th time tonight. And that's enough there. 3rd foul on Schultes. And we're going to see Keaton Grotti back into the game. And we're going to see Pino back into the game. He's going to come in for Bonlander. Well, you can't. If the Spartans win this thing, long way to go, by the way. Free throw for Gensler, up and good. And a timeout for Coach Nell. Quick 30 seconds. We're going to take it with him. We'll finish that thought on the other side. Stay with us.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sports, sports lighting and control systems made right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. if the Spartans win, you got to give the player of the game right now as it sits to Cash Farrell, but I'd be tempted to give it to Sawyer Schultes. Off the bench, more than triple his offensive average output here tonight, and he has been all over the floor. He's on the bench now. Smith, Farrell, Grotti's got it now. Rhett Garrett's has it in the short corner. Jump shot missed. Rebound down with Chop Simmons. And the final Spartan out there is Pino. Here is Schwartz. Hands off to Lair. Lair gets down the right side of the paint. Oh, that should have been a goaltend. Yeah, Keaton Grotti hit the backboard. That's a good call. I don't think the Spartan fans are going to like that, but as the ball was up on the glass, it got smacked by Keaton Grotti, and that's the right call. So Sam Lair is going to get 2 points, and the Vikings have a lead, 69-68 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And there wasn't quite a huge eruption from the Laconia side. I think they knew that too, or maybe suspected it at least. Here's Pino. Back to Farrell. Farrell been just about unconscious tonight. He's hit 2 threes. He's gotten to the rim at will. 4 for 5. Check that 5. Yeah, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Here is Pino down in the corner. He's a shooter, and the Vikings treating him such. Here's Grotti. Kicks it back out. Rhett Garrett's 4-3. Got it! Rhett Garrett's. Oh, my, the Spartans have repaid the Vikings and then some for the way the Vikings shot at their place. Here is Sam Lair, leaves his feet, gets it out to Gensler. Gensler down the lane on the left side, gets it up and in. The Spartans have hit 8 threes tonight. The Vikings have hit 6 of them. And that's why we're at 71-71, and we still have a lot of basketball left to be played. Just to give you some context, the last time these two played, Laconia scored 74 in the game. They might have that in a minute. Here's Keaton Grotti. Almost had the putback. Rims out. Rebound with Simmons. Cleared for the Vikings. And Gensler has it now on the right side. Drives baseline, bumped, and fouled. Underneath, inbounds coming for the Vikings. 11 second half points for Gensler. He's got 22. And Lair inbounding for the Vikings. Finds Gannon Schwartz. Schwartz looking back to Lair, and now he's just going to go himself. Now he gets it to Lair. Sam Lair snaps a pass out top of the key with Gensler. Being hounded by Cash Farrell. Hands off one-handed to Huntsman. Huntsman gets to the middle of the paint and bounces back out to Gannon Schwartz. Vikings going to make the Spartans defend a little bit longer than maybe this game has been accustomed to. Here's Lair, middle of the paint, kicks it to Huntsman. Thought about the 3, no. Here goes Gensler down the right side, has it stripped and just about saved by Garrett. That's a nice play from Cash Farrell. He stripped Gensler going up and just barely snuck out of bounds before Rhett Garrett's was able to poke it back in. Here's Chop Simmons. Gensler ends up with Lair off of a double screen. Lair missed it, rattled around. I thought that one was down. Lair kind of throwing his hands up as he jogs back like, what else do I got to get? What else do I got to do to get one to fall? Here's a 3 from Smith. Smith lets out a yell as Cam Smith hits his second 3 of the second half. And the 9th 3 of the night for the Spartans. They have matched their total from December 14th earlier this season, and we still got 6 minutes to play. Here's a pass picked off. Gensler looking for Lair. Smith picked it off. Ooh, I think he was thinking about the 3. Pino's not going to think about it. He's going to take it. He's going to hit it. Ethan Pino. First points of the second half, but they're big ones. It's a 6-0 run. Here goes Schwartz. Shoots it right away. 0 pass possession for the Vikings. They had a 1 pass, well, really didn't even count as a pass on the previous possession. First pass attempt was picked off. That was a 0 pass possession. And a 6-point lead here for the Spartans with the basketball. Down to Cash Farrell, danger man in the corner. Garrett's has it top of the key, inside to Grotti. Grotti finds Smith, just hit a 3. This one missed. Rebound, fought for, taken in by Gannon Schwartz. Up ahead to Lair. Lair in transition, hesitation, snaps a pass out to Gensler, gets it to Schwartz, top of the key, 3, he hit it. Okay, so we got a 3 ball for Gannon Schwartz, and then a foul on Chop Simmons, I believe. Oh, 13. So the foul is on Huntsman for a push on the rebound. So basket counts, third on Huntsman. That would have been a backbreaker if that would have taken points off the board for the Vikings. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt and Pino with back-to-back threes, and then Gannon Schwartz responded with a triple of his own. 77-74 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Vikings staying in the zone. Here's Pino underneath. Nice job. Gets Huntsman to blow by, and Pino scores it again. He's got 21 now. Two different Spartans over the 20-point threshold. Shot fake for Lair. Lair gets it to Gensler. He's going to trigger up a long three. This one's missed. Rebound tipped out by Simmons. And Gannon Schwartz collects in the front court. Here's Lair. Jab step. Kicks it out. Same spot. Schwartz thought about it. Thought better of it. And they're going to work a little bit of offense here. Here goes Gannon Schwartz up with the floater. Got it to go for Gannon Schwartz. And a timeout for Coach Nell. Full timeout, Coach Nell. 79-76 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Having fun yet? Oh, my goodness. Let's go to break.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sports. Sports lighting and control systems made right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. Coming up after the game, we'll have our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk with the winning coach and players possibly. Oh, it's been a dandy tonight. And I'm sure there are inquiring minds elsewhere in the flyway as they get a foul here on Andy Simon. Simon's a little frustrated, I think, with Carter Bonlander on those cuts. Bonlander's extending the arm, and Simon feels that's an offensive foul, but he grabbed him on the cut, and the foul called on him. Here's Pino, and working on Sam Lair. It's a block. So back-to-back fouls on the Vikings, and just number 2 on Sam Lair. No foul trouble, but I'm sure there are some intrigued, and that's another good foul on Pino, where he saved a bucket, and that is a tactical foul, we'll call it, grabbing Sam Lair by the waist. That's the right play to do. Lair was going to get away and score, make him earn it from the bonus at the line. 3 on Pino. First free throw for Sam Lair rings around, no good. Last tapped out by the Oh. Another one where the Viking bench is not happy. That looked like it was Bonlander again that snapped it out of bounds. And another free possession to the Spartans. That one not quite as clear as the other one, but people in the stands wearing blue thought the other way. Here is Grotti. Looks underneath. Bonlander! Good cut. Carter Bonlander's got 8. He averages 4. And he has doubled up his offensive output. And the Spartans are across the 80-point mark threshold. Here is Gensler wide open. Straight away 3. Got it! That's the response the Vikings needed. They're back within a pair. 3.5 minutes. Back and forth we go. What a basketball game. Amro fans that may be tuning in are going to want to see the Spartans finish this one out. A lot like WLA fans wanted Laconia to finish off Amro. It's a 2-point lead for the Spartans. Here goes Grotti. Gets the ball skipped over here to Cash Farrell. Farrell working on Gensler. Up with it, and he missed it. A little bit off to the left, but he was hacked. And they're going to get a hold on Noah Gensler for Cash Farrell.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Farrell's got 28 now. 9 points in the second half, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and the Spartan lead is once again 4. Here's Sam Lair, middle of the paint, up with the right-hand floater, good. So Lair's got it working now, and he's nearing the 20-point mark. He's got 19. 83-81 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Going to go straight back to where it's working. Cash Farrell, a little out of control, caught his own pass, kicked it out. Smith, 3! And he buries another one. Third 3 for Cam Smith. Here goes Gannon Schwartz, up with the floater, and the response. And Gannon Schwartz, Gensler, Lair, all either at or approaching the 20-point mark. And a take here from Cash Farrell, left it up short. No, it goes in, crawled over the front end. And it's a 5-point lead once again for the Spartans. 2 minutes to play. Here's Schwartz down to Lair in the corner. Going to use again in Schwartz screen. Gets to the middle of the paint, working on Farrell. And a foul on Cash Farrell. So 2 shots here for Sam Lair. And a timeout for Coach Marty Nell. 30 seconds. We'll take it with him. Back with some Lair free throws after this.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these 4 Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellistad. Edward Jones making sense of investing. First free throw for Sam Lair, up and good. He is 4 of his first 6 from the line. And the second free throw for Lair is another big one, and another one that goes down. Lair's, I believe the big 3 for the Vikings have all crossed into 20-plus point territory. Here is Pino with a 3-point lead, hounded by Lair. Snaps a pass over to Cam Smith. He's got 9. Into Grotti at the high post. Hand off to Pino. Pino tries the right side. Good defense by the Vikings. Tapped out by Sam Lair. Stays with Laconia. 3-point lead for the Spartans on the Quest Interior scoreboard that says 142. Pino's got it now. Spins past Lair. Down the lane. Nice bounce pass. Bondlender's got another one. Missed it. Strong off the glass for Bondlender and couldn't get it to go. Oh, Gensler was open. He was calling for it. He's got it now. We'll see if Gensler's got another triple in him. This game still has twists and turns. Here goes Lair, fouled by Bondlender, and Sam Lair will go to the free throw line for bonus again. Still 1-1, just the 9th team foul on the Spartans. The Vikings, from a foul perspective, are in a good spot. If they do need to foul at some point, they'll have 3 single bonus fouls that they can use on the Spartans. Here is Lair, makes this one. Missed the front end about a minute and a half ago. Makes the front end here, and the Vikes pull within a pair. Vikings started this half on an 11-0 run. It was responded by Laconia with a 9-0 run, and since then the Spartans have kept a couple points between them and the Vikings. Yeah, but this is as close as WLA's been in the last 5 minutes. 88-87. Smith's got it here, gets it to Pino. Pino would be the guy to foul if you're the Vikings. Not a good free throw shooter, 1 of every 2 for Ethan Pino. Not to the point where they need to foul just yet. We'll see, but that's a foul given by Sam Lair. I think that's a good one from a Viking fan perspective. But Laconia fans will, look, you can throw out stats late in these games. It's just about whether you got the ice water running through the veins, right? And I don't think they would have many people step to the line other than Ethan Pino. Throw out those stats. 53% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Pino's free throw up. Good. 2 for 3. Now 3 for 4 tonight. So second free throw forthcoming for Pino. And a chance to give the Spartans a 3-point lead again. Vikings have been prone to give up offensive boards, and that time both free throws good for Ethan Pino. He's 4 for 5 from the line. Timeout. Let's take it with him. 90-87. This mirroring the Amro game for Vikings fans that are tuned in, I'm sure, and they're hoping for a different result. Back in 30.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from AirTech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
You'll have to forgive me back here on Radio Plus. You'll have to forgive me because usually you have one player that's, going off for 20 or 30 points. We have like 5 of them tonight, so we'll get you some final statistics after the game. There's a foul, late whistle. We'll send Gensler to the free throw line. And who did they get?
Real estate is something
one
that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end.
That was on Cash
the best
Farrell.
achievement that
Grotty
I can have is when
had
the
his
property
hands
successfully
straight up.
closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and
Gensler's first
Signature
free
Homes is
throw
the
rattles
ability
in.
to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home
Looking at,
all the way down
the
to the point where we
Spartans
turn the
free
key and
throw
move them in
shooting. Farrell,
and watch their eyes
Grotty,
light up as they see the finished
both
product.
over
Buy
70%.
it, sell it, build it. That's
Blank
Addison
and
Jones.
Smith are the next best 2. Second free throw good for Gensler. 50 seconds left. The Vikings going to play full court man-to-man defense. Cam Smith in the backcourt, hounded by Gannon Schwartz. He throws a pass. Oh, it was almost picked off by Lair. Backdoor cut from Ethan Pino, though. Cash Farrell's not the guy you want to foul. Here's Keaton Grotty underneath and finishes at the rack. That's a strong move. 1 power dribble in the finish for Keaton Grotty. Here's Gannon Schwartz, down by 3. Gensler wants a deep 3. He hit it! Gensler with a 3! It's tied here at WLA, 92 apiece. And a timeout for Coach Marty Nell. It's a full timeout for the Vikings. I think that was their last timeout. And Gensler just hit a massive 3 for the Vikings. We're going to keep it right here. Gensler came down. He did not have a second thought about it. That shot was going up from the minute it left Gannon Schwartz's hands on the pass. There was no doubt in Noah Gensler's mind. He was firing up the left wing 3. Just off to the left of dead away, straight away 3 ball. Oh, my goodness. What a game we have on our hands here. And no one, I mean no one, would say no to 5 more minutes of this. Ignore the bedtime for the kids tonight. Keep them up. You got to watch the rest of this one. 25 seconds left to go. Cash Farrell's over 30 points tonight. I believe Noah Gensler has joined him. Over 30. We'll get you official stats when this thing finally calms down. 25 seconds left. And the Spartans will have a shot to win it at the buzzer. The Spartans are not going to let WLA touch the ball if they know it's good for them. Not with the way Gensler has been shooting the basketball. 12 seconds. 11. Chance here for the Spartans to win it at the end of regulation. Look to Pino. Down to the corner, Bondlander. Pino's got it on the right wing. Dribble drive. Middle of the paint. Up with the floater. This one. Good! And a timeout taken from Coach Nell. It's Ethan Pino at the buzzer. He's going to send the Viking fans home sad unless the Vikings can get something out of a timeout here. It's a full timeout. Let's step aside for 30 seconds, and we'll come back here on Radio Plus.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Back out of the timeout. Ethan Pino. He has had a heck of a couple of weeks. And I think the Vikings junior varsity coach was out there, Coach Lamont. I think he was asking about how much time's left on the clock. They're not going to put any time left back on the clock. It was well over a second when it goes through. But when everything is, you got two student sections screaming, it's moving so quick for the referees, and they can't do anything if they don't know what the actual time is. So unfortunate there for the Vikings, and Coach Blank's going to call a timeout as well. So Coach Blank. Nick Blank's had a nice day, but we're talking about Coach Nick Tash. Let's take another 30 seconds, and we will finish this thing up. Is there one more twist in the tale here at WLA? Stay with us.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Back here at WLA, trying to get some final statistics added up here. However this one ends, we're going to have an awesome post-game show. Hope you'll stick around for that. Leading scorer tonight is, the game high is Noah Gensler right now with 33. Cash Farrell has 30. And we'll see here. The Vikings will be able to run the baseline. Actually, with the back-to-back timeouts, I'm not sure. Here's the pass. Tipped up by Farrell. The Spartans do it. They come to WLA, and they get the win. 94-92. And it's the second time WLA has had their hearts broken here at home. First by Amro, and now by Laconia. They gave up 93 to the Foxes, now 94 to the Spartans. And the WLA Vikings dropped to 10-2 in the conference. What a performance by the Spartans on the road. 94-92 the final score. Let's take a timeout. We'll have our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Please stick around. We'll have Coach Tash as well as a couple of players up here that we'll get to talk to post-game. Stay with us.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Final score on the Quest Interiors scoreboard from Winnebago Lutheran Academy, 94-92. The Spartans make the trip from Rosendale and leave WLA with a big conference victory. Spartans moved to 6-5 in the conference, 11-8 overall. None of that really matters. They know that they had a chance to come in here tonight and impact. Again, they can't win the flyway. It's over for them. And they might have stuck a fork in one of their main rivals in this flyway conference, WLA, as they got the 94-92 win. Well, Marian University presents your turning point of the game. Log on to marianuniversity.edu to get started today. That's a pretty easy one. Ethan Pino going down the lane. On the right side, up with the floater. It hung on the rim. Not only did it go in, it took an extra 2 seconds to go in, and it drained almost the entire clock away for the Vikings to have a chance to respond. So pretty easy there. Marian University, log on, marianuniversity.edu, get started today. That's our turning point of the game. Ethan Pino gets the game winner with 0.9 seconds left to upset the Vikings. This is your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank, and they present our postgame show. And I see Coach Tash got stopped down there. A couple of reporters down there hoping to grab an interview with Coach Tash, and after that we'll see if he'll pop up here and give us a couple of minutes as well. As we do so, we'll take a quick time. Let's take a quick time out. We'll come back. Hopefully, have Coach Tash, maybe Ethan Pino, the game winner. We'll see if we can get either him or maybe Cash Farrell, Keaton Grotti. They all had great nights for the Spartans. And let's take a time out. We'll come back with more. We'll also have our final statistics and tell you about the next time we'll be on air here on Radio Plus. So please stick around. Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show continues after this.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents. Like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mm-hmm.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Back here on Radio Plus with our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Jordan King with you here on RP Video Sports. Our BCI Burke Player of the Game. Log on to burkecareers.com. That's BURKE careers.com. And I'll tell you what, Ethan, it takes some sort of performance for Cash not to be our player. He scored 30 tonight. You didn't quite hit 30, 25, but none bigger than what you did with 0.9 seconds left. What was the conversation in the timeout after Gensler hits the three?
Well, we waited to see what they were going to come out in, and then when we seen they're in zone, we changed our game plan and knew we had to attack the zone and get to the hoop and try and draw a foul or get a good shot. So, I got to the free throw line and hit the floater.
What does it mean to you that your guys in that situation trust you to get the job done?
It's huge, That's a big confidence booster for me because, for them to put the ball in my hands, it's just huge.
3 big threes for you tonight. I want to ask you about some of the guys off the bench. Camden Smith came in. He hit 3 threes. Sawyer Schultes off the bench had 10 big points for you guys. How big was that for those guys off the bench in big spots to perform?
It was big, We came into that saying the bench has to contribute and help us out because we knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. It's just who could weather the storm, and them guys helped out tremendously.
Last one for you. You guys were out of the conference race. You can't win the conference championship. What does it say about your guys' grit and toughness to come in here and play spoiler a little bit?
We came in the locker room. We were saying it's their game to lose. We have nothing to lose. Just come in here, help out the playoff push, and get ready for playoffs.
Big shot, Ethan. Congratulations, our BCI Burke Player of the Game.
Thank you.
We'll let you step aside, go celebrate it with the Rosendale faithful, and we'll take a quick 30 seconds. When we come back, we'll have Coach with us. Stay with us here on Radio Plus.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
We're back here from the campus of WLA and here with the winning coach, Coach Tash from Laconia. Coach, I'll start you off where I finished Ethan 30 seconds ago, and you guys are out of the conference race. There's no way for you guys to win a conference championship. What does it mean to you that performance showed up in such a big game when you guys get to play spoiler?
Man, that's a great question. Usually I have a lot of things to say, but that one kind of catches me off. What does it mean to me? I guess to me, it makes me happy because the boys are enjoying this moment, and they're getting to feel this excitement, and I'm just happy for them. I'm proud of them.
can you take us into the huddle? Gensler hits an unbelievable shot, and your guys come over to the bench. What's the message, and what'd you draw up and see that gets Ethan open and makes the game-winning shot?
Yeah, great question. Man, what a shot by Gensler. This is the way the basketball should be played right here, man, I tell you.
No doubt.
You know, maybe earlier in the season after they hit that shot, we don't respond well. And, man, we've just been through so much. And for the boys to just be poised, have some resilience there and in the moment and be coachable, and they're all listening and they're all wanting to play together. That's just, I mean, that's a coach's dream. That's what you want, you know, and I'm just glad for them that they're definitely able to refocus on, now we got the ball, what are we going to do? You know, in the same token, I'm not focused on that shot. We're focused on how can we get 2 points here. And we wanted the ball in cash in Ethan's hands. Third option was Keaton there, and we wanted to work with space. We called the 4 low, 1 high, and it just so happened with our rotation that Ethan ended up with the ball in his hands, and he got by his defender's shoulder, and he's great at that. And again, the game rewards hustle, I always say, and Ethan hustled his butt off today, and the game rewarded him for that shot. Yeah,
I'm going to go back a little bit to that Amro game. You know, we talked before Springs, and you said, I just hope, I think our guys are learning from this stuff. Mm-hmm. Is this showcasing that?
Yeah,
I guess, right?
I think so. It just shows growth with our boys, their maturity, and just us as a program. Heck, maybe even me a little bit, you know. So we're everything's coming together right now, and guys are just really. These kids love each other. I love them, and really, it's great to see them playing together, and they're starting to figure it out.
Last one for you here, Coach. I just want your thoughts on Sawyer Schultes, Cam Smith. We talked about them before the game. Some of these role players, you know, that term gets thrown around a little bit, but some huge threes. I mean, they combined for 5 threes, 19 points from those two in particular. What can you say about the depth showing up in a big game?
You know, it's just organically our roster's kind of shaped how it's shaped out, and we've always just tried to, you know, when we were playing 10 guys early in season 9-10, it's hard for guys to get a rhythm. And now it seems like guys are getting that rhythm, and they're getting that chemistry. They're trusting each other, being super coachable, and they're hustling their butts off and playing with some physicality. So, yeah, it's just but specifically Sawyer and Cam, you know, those boys, when they have specific roles, but they've been – those guys have been prolific scorers their whole life, so they can go off at any given time, as it showed today. So kudos to them for accepting roles that we were asking them to do, even though they are good scorers. And again, the game rewards that, and tonight was their night.
Coach, congratulations. Big
Thank
win
you,
for you, and some momentum as you head towards the postseason here. So congratulations.
Appreciate it. Safe travels. Have a nice night.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Coach. That's Coach Blank. Appreciate him taking out a couple of minutes here post-game. He can go celebrate with the Rosendale faithful. They made the trip. They were loud tonight here in opponent territory and got the win. It's a big win for the Laconia Spartans. Final score here, 94-92. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our final statistics, tell you where we're going to be tomorrow night. We're going to see the same colors tomorrow night. We're going to see blue and white and green and white. We'll tell you about that when we come back. Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show wraps up after this.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Back here at WLA one last time. 94-92 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. WLA drops to 10-2 in the Flyway Conference, 14-7 overall on the season. We'll try to get you some final scores from elsewhere. We'll do the best we can here in the post-game show, but that's a big win for the Spartans and a big loss, as it were, for the Vikings. Our BCI Burke player of the game was Ethan Pino. Leb Insurance Group presents our final statistic. Leb Insurance Group is your MetElite partner. Your MetElite membership is a safety net that helps protect your home, family, and lifestyle. Learn more with the Leb Insurance Group. We'll start with the Vikings. They only had 5 players score. Their starting 5, the only players to get on the board. 7 apiece for both Andy Simon and Chop Simmons. 23 for Sam Lair, 25 for Gannon Schwartz, 33 for Noah Gensler in a loss for the Vikings. You don't see scores like that in a loss very often, if at all. For the Spartans, this is why. The Spartans got a little bit more spread out scoring. 3 points from Rhett Garretts. He hit a big 3. Laconia shot the ball lights out. I want to say they had 11 threes here tonight. That sounds correct. 3 points for Rhett Garretts, 5 for Nick Blank, 6 for Keaton Grotti, still able to get a win with 6 from Grotti, 8 for Carter Bondlander, 10 for Sawyer Schultz off the bench, 9 for Camden Smith off the bench, 25 for our player of the game, Ethan Pino, and Cash Farrell had 30. And he would have been our player of the game had Pino not hit that game winner with 0.9 seconds left. Couple of just gigantic shots. That deep 3 from Gensler kind of goes unrewarded a little bit, but that's the sport of basketball, and the heartbreak this time falls on the side of the Vikings. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable techs at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. You can go to radioplusinfo.com for the complete schedule. Just let you know, we'll be up on the ledge tomorrow night. We're going to see the Springs Lady Ledgers take on the Laconia Spartans. I see Coach Chris Morgan down there. He's took in tonight's game, and his team can score it like this too, by the way. They've had a couple of games up in the 90s. Still the top-ranked team in Division 4, still unbeaten in the Flyway Conference, and they'll go for the season sweep over the Springs Ledgers coming up tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to that one. Tierney Madigan hit 1,000 points earlier in the week. She's just a junior, and they're setting all sorts of records, and they are an incredibly fun team to watch. So looking forward to that one tomorrow. That's where I'll be. That's our next game broadcast presented by AirTech. This is going to wrap up the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. I'll let you scour the interwebs to wrap up around the conference with the scoring from the other 3 games from the Flyway. For the guys here, punching the buttons, doing all the hard work, I just get to sit here and describe a basketball game. Appreciate those guys. Appreciate Athletic Director Bendix setting us up here at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Appreciate both coaches, both pregame and postgame. Thanks to our player of the game, Ethan Pino, for coming up and giving us a few minutes of his time as well. Appreciate all our sponsors up and down the line, and I appreciate you for tuning in and watching Flyway Basketball. Final score, 94-92. Laconia upsets the Vikings. And you are watching on Radio Plus Sports. Good night.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Cole Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Moraine Park Technical College, Silica for your home.
Raidman Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza.
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.